Hi, it's been a little while since I've posted anything, at least video-wise. I've made a couple community posts, but I mean, let's be honest, no one reads those. um, so I just wanted to make this because I think I need to just get this out there and off my chest. Because if not, I don't think I'm ever gonna progress. So, Edge of Fate came out, what, 4 months ago? And I streamed it when it came out. And my first impressions were, wow, I really can't wait to make this video because I'm actually kind of vibing with some of the changes they made. Right? First impressions were genuinely really strong. And then I kept playing the game and I played the campaign again for footage. And I just kind of realized that, a lot of these changes kind of suck. The only really good thing I'd say they did was like armor. Everything they did to armor. But even then, that isn't even really that positive of a change in my eyes. I'm sitting here trying to think of everything Edge of Fate did. It's been a while, so forgive me. I don't know if there's like a single unanimous good thing about Edge of Fate. Like unanimously agreed upon good thing about Edge of Fate. I don't think it exists. Which is really funny. But so yeah, I went from being really excited to work on the video to dreading it. And at this point, I think Destiny's just some kind of cursed topic for me. Because every time I've made a video on the game, i.e., the 2 times I've done it, it's resulted in this horrible burnout after the fact. The Final Shape video. The I don't think I've ever really gone in depth with it, with what happened, but the production cycle of that video was really horrible because I was trying something a little different and it was just a mess and it took forever. And by the time I posted it, community sentiment was just down in the gutter again. So yeah. And now with Edge of Fate, it's kind of the opposite, where the production cycle wasn't really the problem. It's more so the subject matter that's the problem. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've touched D2 much, if at all, since that video. I haven't really felt the urge to log in and play the game anymore. And I think I could have been a little more in depth with some of my opinions on the systems, but I also wasn't lying, right? At the point that I wrote that stuff, I did genuinely feel that way, and I should have gone back and done some rewrites closer to the voiceover recording, but I've just kind of grown tired of the portal and its grind. But also maybe I'm just tired of the grind period because I've been playing the game for 8 years and I don't know, right? I still don't think the portal should be replacing everything like it is. I haven't been able to run literally anything that's not in the portal, and even then, I'm having a hard time finding people to play stuff in the portal because everyone just farms the same shit over and over. I don't know. So maybe D2 is just a cursed topic, which I guess is probably a good time to, I guess, officially announce. Obviously, I'm not making a video on Ash and Iron. Um, Major update my ass, Bungie. What did they even add with Ash and Iron? They added a destination that they recycled from the first game. They added a bunch of weapons and like one activity and one exotic mission that I'm pretty sure they time gated. What the fuck? Like, major update my ass, dude. Seasons had more than this shit. The episodes added more than that. Come on, dude. And more than likely, I'm not going to make anything on Renegades. Renegades will probably be Um, yeah, I think that's my stopping point. It should have been last year with the final shape, but they suckered me back in because the year of final shape actually had some pretty good content. I think people were just kind of tired of the model, but I honestly think the year of final shape had some pretty good content. Same with Nightfall. I'd say seasons since like you know Beyond Light, Witch Queen have been pretty good. I mean, there's been a couple low ones, but especially Lightfall, dude. Lightfall popped off with its seasonal content for some reason. But that aside, it's been rough. It's been a little rough since I posted that video because I started the Silk Song video in September after I beat the game. And I was stuck on the introduction because there was a really specific bit I had in mind, but I couldn't get it down, and I think I ended up changing it. And I have the opening done, and that's about all I did, because I'm like, okay, clearly I need to play this game again, and that's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna pivot to the PO6 retrospective because this was a little after I did the marathon, which was super fun. And I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about all these versions of PS6 because the initial plan was that I would wait for final release to come out and then I would make the retrospective. Small issue is that I don't think final release is coming out anytime soon. I really don't think it is. So, I'm going to make the retrospective now, which is basically an excuse to talk about the game again. And then when final release comes out, well, that'll be the priority. Whenever it comes out, if it even comes out this decade. But it doesn't matter though, because that's not going to be the next video. The next video is more than likely going to be Alloyed Collective, the new Risk of Rain DLC, and I'm hoping that I can get it out before the end of the year. Because, wow, it feels kind of bad that I haven't uploaded since August, and it's November. Currently, as of recording, it's November 4th at 3:42 in the morning. I should be asleep, but I'm not. It's fine, I don't have work today anyway. But anyway. The PL6 video, though, I think has kind of been rough to make. And I'm not even editing it yet. I'm still writing it. Currently, I just finished writing about Sonic Release 1.0. And that section of the script took me an entire month to do. And I still have the patch to talk about. Now, I have a lot of ideas for the next two releases, for 4.0 and 5.0, and their respective patches. I have a lot of really good ideas for those sections. But I just kind of feel like I don't have that for the Sonic releases, 1.5 to 3.5. And thus, it's been kind of hard to want to work on it, and I definitely think that I'm probably going to go back over 1.5 to 3.5 and heavily tweak things once I finish everything and I can actually execute on my ideas, and I'm going to go look back and be like, wow, this sucks, I need to spice all this up. But until I could get there, I've been stuck on 3.0 for a month. Haven't written anything for 3.5 yet. And yet I know as soon as I get to 4.0, I'm probably going to log back in. But burnout's been kind of kicking my ass, so oops. And the worst part is that I'm really looking forward to a lot of future projects that I'm planning. I have a lot of huge things in the works. I don't want to say anything because I want to keep it a relative surprise, although to be fair, most people that watch my videos are my friends, and I've been yapping about this for pretty much the entire year, the really ambitious set of videos I have. But I just want to keep it a secret, just in case anybody actually watches them. So yeah, next video, more than likely, gonna be Allard Collective, because it shouldn't be too big of a video. It should hopefully be on the smaller side. The way I work on videos is I just kind of go into it. I don't go into a video with a specific length in mind. My videos end up being however long they end up being, and I think that works wonders for me, but also probably is kind of maybe some of the reason I'm feeling burnout because I don't give myself time limits or goals. I don't set like writing goals or editing goals or whatever, and I don't limit my scope. My scope is just however big I want to go. So I've got a lot to work on with my workflow. I think I have a lot of work that needs to be done. So, and then after that'll be the PO6 retrospective. And then I would say that the Silk Song video would be next, but I just don't know when I'll sit down and play it again. Not because it's a bad game. No, I think it's my game of the year personally. It's an incredible game, and as a sequel, I think it's pretty perfect. And I definitely have a lot to say, but there's just kind of a lot going on at the moment. And also, I know that that video is probably going to turn out differently than everything else, and it's gonna be interesting to write about. So I wouldn't be surprised if it takes a little longer than I'm hoping. It's still gonna come out at some point, but there might be some smaller things between it. Um, but we'll see, right? I think that's all I wanted to talk about with this small little update video. Just kind of a, I guess the end of year update that I was probably gonna do. And now this is probably just gonna be it. So, I don't remember how I end my videos because it's genuinely been that long. So, I guess this is the outro. Stay hydrated, and I will see you next time.